That's a good start. You see it? Oh, dropped it. It's a marble. Beautiful marble. Good start. Quite bubbly.
What's that? Piece of metal, good for craft though. Looks like it could be quite an old bottle top. Yeah. Looks like a beautiful bit of glass. Oh! Oh no! I think that's the most heartbreaking find I've ever found.
Glass charm.
It's the butt of a glass charm.
Oh no!
Literally, look, that's just... You can see its little paws. You can see the
so
paws.
weird.
I was just thinking this is the kind of place that we could find one. And yeah, look, there are its legs. That would have been one of those check charm animals. Oh my goodness. I was literally just when I found it, just thinking it. Oh please. That's the saddest thing I've ever found.
Let's hope that's a sign that we can find one.
Oh my goodness.
That could be our shard. I know what it is though. It's the NAAFI. 1942. Maybe we could tell you the history of that a bit. If we don't find another one. Beautiful lump of blue slag or blue melted glass.
That almost looks like a ceramic toothpaste. I think it's something electric, but it's ceramic and it would make a very nice pot for the doll's house. Mother of pearl button hiding down there. Nice, never really found buttons like this here. So that's cool.
I think that's one of the fossils. Sponge fossil. Look like beads. I've got a lot of those here. Nice copper ring. Oh, it's a beautiful colour.
I've found a metal patch and I'm going to start scraping. So much metal here, there's got to be something. First of all, I can see a couple of lead air gun pellets, good for doll's house. Chess pieces possibly. Tiny cotter's pin, I think. Oh, so tiny that I now can't see it. Sorting pin. I saw another. What's that? It's a tiny metal disc. I saw another one of these. What are you? Some nice copper nails. It's a lead lid with a fancy D on it, or an F. Maybe it's an F.
Red seal. Big bag seal, post office seal. Two more bag seals. It's an odd piece, little ball on the end. Bag seal. Numbers on it. A broken key. Another post office bag seal. Another seal.
I've got two metal discs, one of which has some numbers on it. A little clothing sort of stud. I've found a lot of post bag seals today. I have not been filming them all because they're a lot, but we do take them all because obviously they are big bits of lead. I think that is a big bit of lead. Oh, is that Typeface? Is that Typeface? Is it? Is that a big two? I think that might be a too chunky Typeface. Is it?
Oh! Wow! Wow, that's amazing!
Isn't it?
It is, it's a huge bit.
Yeah.
What letter is that?
I think it's two.
That's beautiful.
Isn't it? It's
That's
huge.
really nice.
It's like the big letter presses. Like,
Yeah. That's really nice.
Wow, and it's like a decorative tutu. Huh, tutu. Ooh, I like that a lot. It's the best piece of typeface I've ever found. That's lovely.
Oh, there's loads of metal here.
Oh yeah, there's lots of metal here, yes. Whew. That looks like an interesting piece. That's part of something. Jewelry maybe, I'm guessing. It's a seal that's not just a post office seal. It's a lead bag seal. It's an F. Looks like it may have had two circles on it originally. And then there's this. Doesn't have anything on it. Could be good for a craft. Is that Typeface? Don't think so. But handy. Is that Typeface? Oh, yes. Looks like it's got a letter in the end of there. Possibly an S. Oh! Okay, it's broken obviously. There's a post bag seal there. But look, that's a button. What does it say? Oh, G, P, H, oh. Oh, you'd probably find out it's such a shame that it's only half of one. But that's something we can figure out what it is. Oh, this is a good little spot. What's that? Is that more typeface or is it just plain?
The key. Here's the key. A bit crusty. Nice key. Love a key. It's got lots of writing on it. Look into that. There's a big buckle. Conglomeration. There's a mounted lens. But it's quite beautiful. buckle. Another shoe, maybe. Sweet child shoe. Definitely going to be handy for something.
What's this? Looks like lead. Just a hunk of lead. Lid or seal? Lid. Anything on it? Nope. Lots of metal here though. So let's have a scrape. Typeface, or is it plain? There's a lot of... Oh! No, that is definitely Typeface, clear as day. You see, it's a very curly, fancy 3. So I've got 3 and 2 today. Wow, that's a very clear one. Oh, I love that. Brilliant.
Okay, is that a good thing or not? It looks like it could be. Oh, it's the top of a key. Oh, pretty key though. Oh well. Nice shape. That'd be good for crafting for sure. That's nice, I like that. We've got too many bottles, unfortunately. And you're just too squished.
Mum! I think I found something. Oh, if it's what I think it is, it's really weird for here.
No way!
Oh, sorry. I think I found something.
Really?
If it's what I think it is, it's really weird for here.
No way!
Oh, sorry.
No! It is! Wait, let me zoom in.
Oh my goodness. Is it what I think it is? Is it a trade
Oh,
bead?
it looks like toothpaste.
It does look like toothpaste. Oh my goodness. It's a trade bead, isn't it? That is a trade bead.
Definitely a trade bead.
So obviously
Wow.
that's significantly older, but it's probably come off a ship, hasn't it?
Wow. Wow, how many's that now?
Oh, I don't know.
4? 5? 6?
I don't know. We've not got one like that though, do we?
No.
It's like it's pastel colours.
That is beautiful.
Oh my gosh. Oh
Good
goodness, it's my hands and fingers are numb.
my hand's numb too.
Oh my gosh. It's pink, green and blue inside. That's a trade bead, yeah?
Yeah, that's definitely a trade bead.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
What a weird place for it to be.
I know, I did find that what we thought was part of a pilgrim's badge here too, didn't they?
So I just really zoomed in on your face then.
You know, there's lots of history in this area. Wow. It's so... Oh, my camera's still going. Turn that off. It's so beautiful.
It's stunning. You have to film it closely.
I will do. It's worth being out in the cold.
Wow. We've not really found much else.
No.
Hurrah!
We're going home soon. It's very cold.
Yes.
But that is worth it. That has made the trip. Oh my gosh.
Drop. One of those clay inserts, like porcelain inserts for something. Not sure anybody knows what they're for. What's that? Small red thing. Is it a bead? Is it just a piece of glass? Just be a piece of glass. Quite good though. Post office seal.
What an unusual piece of metal. Looks like a thistle. It's hollow at the end. What an odd piece. Actually, do you think that's going to be more exciting typeface, or is it going to be plain? I think it's plain. Is that a latch? I think it is. There is a latch like on the dolls' houses. And whilst I'm here, I think I can see some chain. Which is always handy. Beautiful. Is that something? No. Oh, is that a fastening still attached to the other bit of it? I'm going to have to put you down for a second whilst I do that. No, it just looks like that. Good for a craft though.
Kind of clasp of something. Wow, that's a very squeaky aeroplane.
I'd be worried if I was on that.
Yeah. Let's see. Foldy bit of the end of a ruler. We've got another one of those, I think, haven't we?
I think I've just found a bucket list find.
You haven't. You haven't.
I think I have.
Really?
I picked it up because I thought, I was like, that looks like lead, and I was like, do you know what that is?
No.
That's typeface that says a sentence.
Oh, what sentence is it?
You can read the word and. Oh, it might be, some of it might be too gone, but it says and. This bit's a bit gone.
Oh,
I'm going to try and clean
no.
it up, but. Well, they might have said and company actually, because that's really small. It might be a. I can make out some of the other letters.
Oh, that would be good if you could get it together, if you could figure out. Wow, that,
I've always wanted one of those. That's a really good typeface today.
Yeah, you really have. Really, really have.
And something G-L-O-R.
Nice, nice.
That's amazing. I'm really excited about that. Okay.
We were going to give up then.
I was, yeah.
this sherd this week. We find lots of these. Lots of other mudlarkers find them too. There's the NAAFI, which is the Navy, Army and Air Force Institute. It's dated 1942, so that's the Second World War. They were a company that were created by the British government in the 1920s to run recreational establishments needed by the British Armed Forces. They used to sell goods to servicemen and their families. They had clubhouses, bars, shops, supermarkets, laundrettes, restaurants, cafes and other facilities on most British military bases, and also canteens on board Royal Navy ships. Officers weren't allowed in the navy. It was for the everyday junior rank. The people who ran the navy weren't in the armed forces, but on board ships they did wear uniforms and have action stations, but they were ordinary civilians, which is quite strange. So they went and they were there ready to fight, but they weren't actually in the army.
Wow. So the navy was started basically in March 1920 because of Winston Churchill.
Yeah.
He was then the Secretary of State for War, and he set up a committee to advise on the kind of organisation which would be needed for the armed forces in the future. And their findings were unanimous, and there would be one organisation to serve all three services, the Navy, Army and Air Force. And they decided it should be permanent, and it should be able to rapidly expand or contract at times of war or peace. And therefore the NAAFI was established on the 6th of December 1920. It started trading as NAAFI in 1921. So this sherd is here because of Winston Churchill.
Yeah, and it wasn't for profit.
Nope.
It was, there were no shareholders. It was just, they ran the catering and recreational establishments, and they made a profit for the good of the navy customers. They used to give them rebates, cashbacks and discounts on purchases, so it all went back into the, which is a nice idea, isn't it?
Yeah. And it says for the first time the troops overseas were able to buy the same things in the canteen abroad as they could at home. And it saw its first overseas service in Ireland in 1922. And only 6 years later, Navy would have a presence in Bermuda, Ceylon, Germany, Gibraltar, Iraq, China, Jamaica, Malta and the Middle East.
Obviously, its greatest contribution was in the Second World War.
Which obviously this is from.
Yeah. In April 1944, the Navy ran 7,000 canteens and had 96,000 personnel.
Wow.
That's a lot.
And in 1940, Battle of France alone, the EFI had nearly 3,000 personnel and 230 canteens.
It was a weird. It's imagine being a member of the it would have been scary.
Yeah. It's a cool thing though, and there's no wonder that many people that you find so many pieces of the crockery, because I imagine that many.
It was prolific, wasn't it?
Yeah. So there's some expressions like "you're as dim as a navvy candle," meaning stupid. And the expression "to lie like a cheap navvy watch" unfairly relies on the supposed shoddy workmanship of said equipment. So yeah, there is some history on the navvy.
It's kind of related to last week's. Well, I suppose they all come with cups and things, don't they? I suppose.
I've already forgotten what last week's shared story
was. It was a refreshment club.
Oh, of course, yeah, for the postman. This is just like that, but for the armed forces.
Yeah.
And I really like that this one is dated.
Yeah,
It's
they
got
usually
the date
are.
on it. What, the navvy ones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, it's very cool to have the date on there like that. So what would it have been?
I think that would have been the base. That's like the mark on the bottom, so...
Slightly curved. A mug? Is the
maybe
bottom of a mug?
Yeah. Or a very small plate.
Or a very small plate. But yeah, so that'll be going in our pot.
Sherds.
Sherd stories.
So that was our very windy, cold, really cold. We didn't realise quite how cold it was when we
set off.
set off. No, yeah. So we weren't there that long, which means the finds are probably less. But we did find, well, Kate did. I only found marble, really. Kate found 3 really very cool things. So, what's your favourite?
I honestly don't know.
Oh.
But I'd probably start with arguably the best find, not necessarily my favourite, is my tiny blue and pink and green striped trade bead. And the colours are unlike any that we've found before. It's sort of pastel. It's a beautiful blue, pale blue inside, and then the green and pink striped. And to compare it to some of our other trade beads, so these 3 at the top. I suppose actually that one at the top is not dissimilar. So yeah, these are the small ones. This one will now be added.
There is another white heart one here, but it won't go on the screen.
Yeah. So there you go. Not all of these are trade beads, but they're just our extra special beautiful beads.
There are a few missing from there. They're like the Niger ones and the Roman ones. Need to get it together.
Now, look at that. 4th one added. We have spoken in pretty much all the films we find trade beads about the history of them, and that it is unfortunately quite a dark part of history.
Yeah.
But the items themselves are beautiful.
They are very beautiful.
And beautifully made. But yeah, it is a unfortunate part of history. So we will link a film down below, I think maybe when we find the one from the Thames, possibly, with some more history of trade beads. But yeah, absolutely. And crazy to find it there, but then not really, because it's a very big river and trade will have happened on it.
Yeah, it's the Thames.
Yeah, trade will have happened on that.
I mean, it's a dump site. I mean, people would have had them and thrown, I mean, that's why possibly we found the other ones in the other, we found them in all different places, haven't we?
But then, unfortunately, my bucket list find is too far gone to be able to read. I think it is the name of a company though, because it says, and here it says AND. And then it probably said company here, co, and it says LO, ends in a G, and then there's an R up here. But unfortunately you can see that it's been a bit
battered.
Yeah. But it is a name.
It is.
And it's a long piece of pipe. Typeface. And you can't, it is a full word, and. So, unfortunately, the most boring bit
word,
of it
yeah,
is there, and the least helpful. But yeah, it's still a very cool thing. And with the gold, because it's gold stamp, it's made it look very cool. So it will be going in the
special thing
Typeface special things. And then I had a, which I will be able to stamp for you. Found a 3, which I'll stamp for you. I think this one is the number 10.
It's weird that you find lots of numbers.
Yeah. It's also very difficult to show. I'll try and stamp them. And then,
talking of numbers,
I think possibly my favourite find, because I've found trade beads before, but I've not found one of these before.
No, it's beautiful.
It
is really
lovely.
Beautiful.
It's really nice. I want to put it in the doll's house study. Yeah, it's a 2, and it's big and sort of stylised. Yeah, really lovely. And I will stamp that one too. Should probably do that now.
Nice. Well, nearly.
Yeah, I didn't do it. I'm really bad at stamping. This would be on something soft. I'm really bad at it. Okay.
Let me have a go.
Yeah, you have a go.
No better, really.
Just gonna try one more time.
No, I've got gold fingers.
You sort of get the idea. I think it would have. Whoa! I think it would have had something on the back,
Yeah.
so you didn't, or it would have.
Oh, it would have been on a
gone in,
machine,
gone-
or it would have
gone-
been on
yeah.
like a plate. I'll have to clean off the gold now.
Mhm. It's quite nice though. Let me try and do the 3. See? Yeah. That was better. It's tiny. There's a 3. The camera's focusing because it's so tiny. But there's the small 3. So they were my favourite finds. Got some keys.
I have got some keys. I like this key. I do like this key. I think it would be nice for crafting. Does it say something?
Ooh, definitely search that up. First of all, I can see that it's got an eagle on it, and it says Terryville, Con, USA.
Oh,
So Connecticut.
maybe Connecticut.
Is that in America?
Yeah.
Oh, it's got an eagle on the other side too, and
Oh.
a number, and it says. Oh, it's the Eagle Lock Company.
Oh, of course it is.
Ooh, okay.
Pretty, isn't it? It's a shame it's broken. But or maybe it isn't, because I think that could be made into something really nice. Really nice. I don't know what yet, but I love the patina of it. I haven't over cleaned it because I really like that colour.
Wow.
There's loads of history about
The
it.
Eagle Lock Company was at one time the largest trunk and cabinet lock maker in the world.
Ah.
It was based in Terryville, Connecticut. The Eagle Lock Company was at the forefront of padlock security at the time, founded 1833.
Oh, so it wasn't a house key then?
No. So, well, that makes sense, because why would it be here if it was an American house key? It must be
Well,
someone
yeah,
that
no,
came
came
over
here. Oh.
from America with a trunk.
And that's their key. It
the
broke,
number.
maybe?
Yeah, maybe it snapped off inside the trunk.
Yeah, and that's why it's there. Wow. Oh, I like that. There you go. That's my favourite find.
It began in 1832 when an English immigrant and locksmith opened a small lock manufacturer in Watertown, Connecticut. It's one of the first American lock works.
I like that.
So yeah, and high quality security grade padlocks.
It looked, I mean, the way it's broken, yeah, I mean, it does look like it snapped, doesn't it? I mean, if you look at this broken bit here, this is just like all over the place.
So it was really popular during the First World War and during the Second World War.
Well, that
so
fits
that fits in with the
this,
time.
yeah.
So I imagine that. Yeah. So that's what I'm gonna. It's from a trunk.
Oh,
An American-
well.
That's amazing. I
That
love
is.
that. Actually, yeah, that's gone up.
I mean, it could just
Right.
go on the wall of the doll's house.
That's beautiful.
Maybe in the study.
That's so cool. That's gone right up now to one of my favourite finds of the day.
Anything on the other key? And it's got commemoration on the back that I haven't taken
Oh,
off
that's
yet.
unfortunate. It says Dominion. Huh. Do you know where this key's from? Canada.
Multicultural keys.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Let me just have a look at what this would have been the key for.
Clean it up more. Like I said, again, we were only mudlarking not very long ago, were we? We just, yeah. I do love a key.
So this is a Dominion Lock Company from Montreal in Canada. And apparently the Dominion lock was formed by Sam, Alfred and Ruth Zion in the 1920s.
Oh, again, fits in.
And there's lots of people asking about what these keys were for. And seems to be quite a few saying these keys were found with the possessions of people in the RAF.
Oh.
Someone had a key, national service with the RAF in like the 30s. And then someone else said a metal detector has found one of these on the grounds of an old RAF base.
Oh,
So
interesting things.
But no one really knows. Yeah, no one knows. But then they had doors, so yeah. I don't know, but a Canadian
planes.
I don't think. I mean, someone suggested someone had could be for like the ignition of a plane, but I don't think so.
Wow, that would be amazing.
Yeah, but I don't think that is what this is. I think maybe
I have to clean it up a bit more, wouldn't I?
So yeah, a Canadian key and an American key, and a key that we can't possibly find out what it's for, unfortunately.
Should always look up
Do
keys.
love a key.
I love a key.
We do.
Oh,
We've
those
found
histories.
some really good keys, haven't we? The saddest find of the day, without a doubt, possibly the saddest find I've ever found, is this tiny, unassuming piece of beautiful blue glass, which I thought was just a nice little lump of pretty glass. But then I looked at the bottom and recognised the shape. And then I saw the tail and back leg.
That's so sad.
So this would have been a Czech glass charm, and we have found 3 in the past. The most recent, this black cat, which would have been a bit like this one. The yellow bunny that unfortunately is missing an ear.
It's a real shame. They were all found all in the same place, weren't they? But that place no longer exists.
Doesn't exist anymore. And then the first and the original one was Mum's beautiful big blue French bulldog. These 2 you've had for like ever. These black cats. We then bought this one the other day in an antique shop for £1. Turns out I had this one that I bought at a market when I was a child for 50p to put in my Dale's house then. And then once we found that one, I recognised that.
Yeah.
And then couldn't find it, and then I found it in a box in my room. Beautiful lilac purple one. And then just last week, we went to a big antique fair and saw this in a glass cabinet and bought it. Unfortunately, it's missing its front legs, but that's probably why we got it for quite cheap. And we think it's a bulldog again. It's got it's got the same face, hasn't it?
Not
Sort
same.
of.
The ears are different though.
Yeah, it's got almost bear ears.
That's what I mean. It looks like... I mean, I need to put my glasses on, but it looks like a bear. The ears look like a bear. You do get bears.
Yeah, it's a beautiful colour. It's sort of the same colour as... Well, let me have a look at bears. They're just beautiful, and they're our favourite thing to find in charity shops and out mudlarking. And to see a broken one, like so beyond broken that it's barely even a glass trap, not like a bunny missing an ear. It's no idea what the animal would have even been. It just genuinely breaks my heart. It really breaks my heart. And also, I would have been perfectly content if it had been the other half of it.
Yeah.
With the head. But
at least we know they're there.
Yes.
So maybe one day, because like I say, we've lost the other place. So
I love this lens so much. It looks like a planet.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Love that a lot.
I'm sure there'll be something we can do with that.
Lots of post office bag seals. One's from One says Darling.
Hmm.
A place called Darling.
Mm-hmm. A marble.
Beautiful marble.
Very bubbly.
It is very bubbly, and it's got yellow and blue. Love a marble. Bunch of other random metal. My broken button.
That's a shame.
I know.
There was a day of broken things.
Yes. Yes, it was. Except my bead.
Except your bead. And my marble.
Mhm.
The fossil.
Oh, yeah, the fossil. We will do a film specifically about that one day.
It's a hinge off a suitcase or something, I think.
Maybe it's the trunk that this key
The key
was
came
to.
off, yeah. Oh,
I'm sorry.
drop the bear stroke.
It's not a
dog.
One day we will find another one.
Yes. Yes.
So,
We'll just keep buying them for now.
so thank you, as always, for every comment, like, every subscription, every way that people interact with our channel helps tremendously. So we just have to say a massive thank you. Back to Treasure Beach next week, I think.
Yep.
So that's exciting. Hope you have a wonderful rest of the week, and we will see you soon. Bye.